Oh boy, can't wait to start scamming today.
Okay, sir, so are you the one who has the screen keep freezing?
Yes, that's me.
Sir, and what is your good name, sir?
John
And what about your last name, sir?
Kennedy.
Hello, Mr. Kennedy. We have detected malicious software on your computer. So please turn on your camera.
Okay, bet.
Hello, my name is Frederick, founder and CEO of my new antivirus company, Indian Tech Support.
Okay, get on with it. I don't have all day.
Yes, sir. One moment, sir. I'm getting a call from another customer who's also having the same problem.
Alright. Wait a minute. I recognize you.
Huh?
And why are you in James Pester's bedroom? You're that one Teddy guy.
Are you serious right now?
Oh,
Goodness gracious, sirs. Please, let us get back to work.
I have to say, Frank, I used to look up to your For Freedom speech.
Of course you did. Only an idiot wouldn't understand and appreciate the masterpiece.
Yeah, I'll say, that sure was something. I put a lot of what your speech said in my inauguration address, specifically the idea of global liberty and freedom. As I mentioned and restated countless times, that we as a country are committed to bringing freedom. It is our moral obligation to do what it takes no matter the cost of sacrifice. Freedom is something that should be universal and fought for, as I've stated in my address. And I quote,
Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
I couldn't agree more. I made it clear that I firmly believe that it's the United States' responsibility to take action ensuring that worldwide there is freedom and democracy in order to make sure that there's a better future for all. A true American would know this because I emphasize the importance of maintaining American ideals and the duty of the United States to promote freedom and liberty globally through my quote.
We Americans are vitally concerned in your defense of freedom. We are putting forth our energies, our resources, and our organizing powers to give you the strength to regain and maintain a free world.
well, it appears we have some agreement then.
It seems so. We both agree that it's the U.S.'s moral obligation to protect and promote the global freedom. And the best way to do that is by prioritizing our military and fighting for it, as I implied in my For Freedom speech, quote.
Therefore, the immediate need is a swift and driving increase in our armament production.
Now hold on, I never said I agreed with the idea of military to spread this idea of global freedom. If you ask me, we should solve this as peacefully as we can. Like I said in my speech.
But this peaceful revolution of hope cannot become the prey of hostile powers. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. But let us never fear to negotiate, to prevent it from becoming merely a forum for invective.
Okay, so we don't agree on the tactics on how to achieve global liberty. You agree on resolving it, though, through reforms and peaceful resolutions, while I agree in using military force. Other than that, we both agree that it's the U.S.'s responsibility to achieve it.
Sir, you are wasting my timing. And it's getting very late in India. Look at the time. Do you want to arrange?
Okay, well, clearly I had better
Keep
content.
telling yourself that.
But okay. But now we need to determine who appealed to their audience more. If I don't say so myself, I appealed excellently using heroism. In paragraph 5 of my inaugural address, I said,
Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
You already used that quote, nitwit. How unoriginal.
well, after all, it's one of my famous quotes. I mean, you gotta use it twice. Now where was I? Oh yes, it's a brilliant use of parallel structure.
Parallel structure? We're on a virus call here. Do you want your virus?
As I said in my previous quote, I directly addressed it and sorted out the nations that went against us and were with us. And don't mean to brag or anything, but clearly this parallelism, which is also charged language, impacted my audience greatly as it brought a strong meaning and was in a commanding way where I was able to show the United States' position against opposing states, ability as a hard-working nation to fight these opponents, and the nation's plan on sustaining freedom and liberty within our nation and the nations that support us. Heck, I used parallelism right there.
Stop acting like you didn't copy my idea. In paragraph 16 of my amazing speech, I said,
Many times over. At times like these, it is immature and incidentally untrue for anybody to brag that an unprepared America, single-handed and with one hand tied behind its back, can hold off.
I use parallelism to help support my point and add emphasis to my counterargument. Many Americans thought that the United States could defend against the Axis powers with no preparation or anything whatsoever, which was
Completely bogus.
So, I used parallelism to emphasize and prove that this was not possible, ultimately supporting my point that we needed to support our allies and prepare for warfare.
Okay, sir, very nice, but you guys need to go to your nearest Walmart, get 5 Google Play $100 Play Store gift cards.
If you paid attention like the millions of other Americans, you would have known that I used pathos and appeal to emotion in a metaphor. In my speech, I claim that America is a bird and some selfish people want to steal the feathers of the bird and be selfish. Ooh! This was a metaphor where I mentioned how some people wanted to isolate the United States so they could benefit from it and make more money, which was extremely selfish, especially at a time when we were fighting World War. I used the American eagle to show the united country and give us the illusion that some people would purposely cut off the wings of the bird for their own benefit. This appealed to the American emotions as they saw isolationism as a selfish and dishonorable thing.
I'll give it to you. You really did it that time. But,
Have you heard my metaphor from my speech?
when I was talking about those who have either, who view to protect their and others' freedom, and those who oppose this and are selfish, I said, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. By using pathos, I gave my audience feelings that thinking global freedom was the correct option, and any suggestion otherwise was absurd and selfish.
Alright, well,
There you go.
looks like the call's ending.